I'm neither Kami nor Piccolo now. I'm only a Namekian who has long since forgotten his true name.
So, to me, this is my favorite game. It is. It's one of my favorites. Like, I really like Saints Row 2, but Saints Row 3 to me isn't really that bad. Like, a lot of the negatives it has, it's not really enough for me to be like, hating on it, I guess. But I understand the hate. I understand what people feel. The divide it has, because in a way it is kind of disconnected from 2. And some of the story beats it has is like, not great. We're gonna be trying to play through the game. This is my favorite game. And yes, I tried to make Piccolo, but it didn't exactly work out for me. This is the Switch version, by the way. This is Saints Row 3 for the Switch. Playing as Piccolo. So far, the only cheats I have active is the one to give me money, because I like the customization and the clothing options in this game. Although I feel like in terms of customization, the 4th did it better. I still enjoyed the 3rd's customization, costumes and all kinds of clothing. Jesus Christ, I suck. Wait, which car? This usually doesn't happen. Where's the car? Get in the car, but which car? The car ain't even here. What? I legit never had this happen. Usually he brings a car. Oh, whatever, I'll steal one of these. I swear to God, my driving is actually great. In a way, story-wise, I feel like the 4th is more connected to 2 than the 3rd. I know I said this is my favorite game and I'm shitting on it, but it is true that the story of the 3rd, when it comes to being a sequel, isn't really great. Like, I do agree that this is kind of like its own thing in a sense, but I don't actually mind it all that much. It's a shame that Evolution died in a whimper though. Oh jeez. Oh my. I don't see the car. Here we are. Hey, you like my ride? Oh yeah, I also took the liberty to level up my available guns to max. Oh shit! No, 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 no! Come on, die! So in terms of my stance of which one is the best Saints Row, it really depends on what you're looking for, really. It's kind of like Bethesda games in that way. If you're looking for a good story, then Saints Row 2 is the best one. Saints Row 1 acts too much like... it acts too much like GTA, to my liking. 2 has its own identity, it's more comedic, still dark, but it's more comedic. And 3 is a bit more cartoonish, but it has the better gameplay in my opinion. I don't mind the gameplay at the 4th, it's just that it's a bit too exaggerated to my liking. So here's my ranking, in my personal opinion, and I'm only basing this on gameplay, not really story. So if we go by gameplay, Saints Row 3, then 2, then 1, and then 4, and that'd be my opinion. But if we go by story, then 2 is at the top, and then 3, 1, and 4. And that'd be my opinion. Oh shit! I've seen some people that enjoy all 4 games unanimously. So, but to me, when it comes to Saints Row as a whole, as a full package, all of them are fine, you know. If you're really looking for a crime-based open world game, then GTA kinda did that way better since its inception. But again, this is coming from a perspective as someone who started out late in Saints Row. I started out at 3, and then I played the older games, 1 and 2. And then I played the 4th and Gat Out of Hell. God dang it. What I find really weird is that an easy way to gain their audience would have been to remaster 2 like they did with the 3rd. Because the 3rd is a really good remaster, it's really good. It's how I think remasters should go. Although Nintendo with Metroid Prime, they did an incredible remaster with that one too. Like, holy shit. It's almost a remake. That's good. That's how good it is. it would have been a smart choice to simply just remaster 2. Or heck, make it a package deal where they like remaster 1 and 2 into like one game. Like there was a lot of things they could have done. A lot. And I get that they wanted to reboot the series, make their own story. But even from that direction, there was so much they could have done. Heck, do you guys know that Saints Row was the one that got the idea of using a phone? Like legit, it wasn't GTA, it was Saints Row who got the idea. It was from GTA that they copied that idea. So, I don't know, they could have used that. They could have taken some ideas from GTA, got themselves a story from there, but I don't know. There was a lot that they could have done that they just didn't. Of course, them mocking their fans isn't gonna win them any favors either, so that's also that. I'm sorry, Piccolo looks like he has made plastic surgery on his face. I didn't know how to do it. Now, I know to a lot of people, hanging by the building for a sniper shot is stupid. And I also agree, it's kinda dumb, but I like it. Well, now that I'm dual wielding guns, this is a weird thing, I know, but you all excited for the Killer Bean game? I know I am. Like, I remember watching the movie countless times. And ever since it was the final, well, the latest trailer was announced, I rewatched through the entire movie again. It's still good, it's still a masterpiece. But yeah, the Killer Bean game is gonna be an open world roguelike. To some people that seems like a turnoff, but I'm a fan of roguelikes, so I'm gonna have a blast playing that game. Damn, what was I thinking? Oh yeah, Agents of Mayhem. I didn't know it was still like the end of high school and I was like replaying some of the old Saints Row games. And I looked it up and all that, and it looks nothing what I was expecting it to be. Apparently, it has nothing to do with Saints Row. It's literally just like a hero-based action game, I guess. And it just has Johnny Gat and I think Pierce as like DLC characters. I heard from some people that it was fun. I heard from some people it was kind of boring. I'm playing on my 8BitDo Pro 2 controller, so it feels a touch sensitive. I like it though, it's very clicky and nice, but it is a little bit sensitive in some areas, like on the triggers and all that stuff. By the way, I really am looking for a 1 gallon, like a gallon jug for me to drink water off of. Right now I have like a bunch of bottles, and I do have like a aluminum bottle and all that, but I forgot how much it holds, but it's not enough. Lately I've been drinking a lot of water, but since I'm having bottles and containers hold so little, it's been a drag. I need a whole gallon for myself. By the way, Starfield, like, I've been hearing a lot of the mess, stupid mess, mind you, that's been getting into. What the fuck? What the fuck? I didn't do anything! Where's Pierce? Pierce, over here. Oh, I thought this was a shortcut. I set that in. Oh, I did it. It is a shortcut, holy shit. my favorite. This is my favorite minigame in the entire game. Yes! My favorite minigame is so... oh shit. My favorite minigame is so good. Yeah, one of the things I also agree heavily is the fact that Shantae is just... like, they try to change her into a hard ass, but in the most annoying way possible, I guess. Easy. Easy. I forgot where I should... oh, over here. After playing this, I kind of want to go back to play GTA 3. That's to be one of my favorite classic GTA games, right next to San Andreas. 4 is definitely a good one. And 5 is definitely great, but it's just milk to death. Like, I hate it. Poor thing, it's milk dry. Like, they really out here selling this game like as if it was Skyrim.
you know we really have to go to a place where you can feel my heart just race.
But yeah, I wish we knew more about Oleg. It's kind of weird decision not to tell us more about him. I get the joke, I get the humor they went for, but eh. No, this part is kind of gross. It's gross, so nasty. Right now I'm doing very well. Holy shit. Ah, I was doing so well. God dang it. Oh, god dang it.
What the fuck?
I should really buy more ammo. God. Where's he? Where is he? God. Oh wow. Okay. Ah, damn. Oh! No, no. Damn it! I'm not picking it up. Oh, they all went for me. Why? Ow. Okay. Do not pick the minigun. I don't know how much time I've been recording, so I think we can do a couple of more missions. I don't think I plan to do this a series, you know. Just to play a one-time thing. I was gonna play through the entire game in one sitting, but I don't know how good that be. You know what? Yeah, let's complete Zemo's missions and then I will be here. Alright, now I think we get to progress through the mission, through the story a little bit more, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I'm actually having a lot of fun with this game. Really, it's weird how the Saints Row reboot didn't appease to anybody in the crowd, really. It didn't appease to second and first, that's for sure. And I feel like it's a big lie when people said that if you enjoyed the third and the fourth, you might enjoy the reboot, which is not true. I did not enjoy it. It's terrible. Saints Row reboot is weird because it didn't really appease to anybody. Like, if anything, it appeased people who never played a Saints Row game, basically. Or people who are fond of that kind of humor and writing, I guess. Which is barely anyone, to be fair. It's kind of niche in terms of humor and writing style. Either way, even with like that kind of take on it, you kind of still need to try to, you know, stay within the audience, which is something they didn't do. And of course, like I said at the beginning, almost at the beginning of the video, mocking your audience isn't a good idea at all. Like, they're the ones trying to give you money. You kinda need to treat them with a little bit more respect than what they did. Which is why it's kinda hard for me to feel bad about Volition closing. I feel bad in a sense that, you know, there's a lot of people losing their jobs, and I really hope they find better jobs. But the fact that they took time out of their day to mock their audience, yeah, it's kind of hard to feel bad, you know. I still enjoy their games. Saints Row 3, like I said, is my favorite. Red Faction is so good. Like, you all should try Red Faction. Yeah, Volition's a company that has done really great games apart from Saints Row. It's just kind of sad that they had to go out this way. Went out in a whimper, and a really sad one at that.
Pizza here. Oh, nigga! Ah! My ears burn.
I think I'm gonna stop it here for now. But yeah, it's still fun. Still a fun game. Like I said, if you want a Saints Row with a better writing, better story, I'd say go with 2. But to be honest, the only feasible way to play 2 is through Xbox, because on Steam it's a little bit of a mess. I mean, the game kinda didn't age well gameplay wise as it is, so if you want the best experience, just go through Xbox. That's the better way. But if you want the best gameplay in general, I say the third is the best one. That's in my opinion, however, because I feel like the first and second one kinda didn't age too well mechanically, but the third stayed pretty much, you know, consistently. It still plays really well. The gameplay is still really fun. Like, overall, I'd say, like, gameplay wise, this is the best one. The fourth can be fun if you shut your brain off, but to me it just does too much to be like a Saints Row game per se. But yeah, that's my opinion. I still think these games are really fun. I might continue it, I might not, who knows, I don't know. I might continue it, I don't know. I'll think about it.